All right, y'all. She's limbering up. All right, y'all. My kids say they want to get in the race. My daughter got a little head start. Uh, they waiting for me to say. She really trying to be professional. All right, y'all ready, set, go. All right, so I just took my pre-workout, and while I'm letting it kick in, I'm actually sitting in the car, but I'm gonna piece the video up to where it looks like I'm in the gym. Where I'm going to be in the gym, I'm just gonna put this over what I'm saying right now and mute the gym footage, because the gym footage has copyrighted music. That's one of the biggest problems in the gym when it comes to filming. And in the beginning of my channel, I used to always leave it in because I didn't know how to edit it out. I didn't know about the KindMaster apps and the other phone apps. I use my phone for everything, but that's not the point of this video. I have two topics to this video, right? This is kickstarting. This is March Madness, kickstarting your life to success or something like that. This is the bench press version of it. And I'm starting over my bench press again, even though my bench press is at a very good point. I just kind of want to play with it like, you have bodybuilding rep ranges and you have powerlifting rep ranges. Me, I like to consider myself a power builder, which means I'm a little of both, but I'm not really half and half. I like to put myself more as like 65% powerlifter, probably more than that, 70% powerlifter, 30% bodybuilder. But I'm starting off with bodybuilding rep ranges. So I'm going to do like 205 for like 5 sets of 10 or more. And each session, my next bench press session, I'm going to do 250. I'm gonna add 10 pounds. I'm gonna do 215 and try to shoot for as much reps as I can for 5 sets. And the next session, 225. You get what I'm saying? 10 pounds per session, right? Until I get to where I can do less reps because the weight is getting so heavy. And when I get to the point where I'm only doing like 2 or 3 reps because the weight is so heavy, I'm gonna start over. You see, I started with 205. I'm going to start with 5 pounds more. So I'm going to start with 210 and add 10 pounds to each session. And I'm going to probably do that for throughout March and April. And I don't know how long it's going to do. But I think at the end of this training block, at the end of this little thing I'm doing, I should be back into my threes for maxes. Probably my mid threes. But I'm trying to do it without gaining too much weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to get on the scale when I get in there. So I'm guessing while I'm in the car, I haven't weighed myself in a few days. But the highest I've seen myself weigh since I've been bulking was 175. So I should be around there. And the lowest I've seen myself since I've been bulking was 172. So I'm fluctuating. The same way when I was cutting, I was at the low. My low was 164 and my high was 166. So I've gained almost 10 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also going to do, later on, I'm going to do a physique update. All right. So this is basically me jump starting my, just giving myself a little push in my journey. Right. So now that we got that out the way, and I'm telling you what I'm doing on bench and everything like that, we're also going to use this video to talk about success, all right? Y'all already seen part 1. This is part 2. This is episode 2. Episode 1, I was telling y'all how I was going to do overtime. I had Wednesday and Thursday off. Today's Thursday. It's about to be Friday morning in a few minutes, if it's not already. I just seen it was 11 something. So, yeah, it's about to be Friday in a few minutes, all right? Midnight, That's the next day. But so this is Thursday. I had Wednesday and Thursday off, and I worked Wednesday night. And I told y'all I signed up for 8 hours, but I'm gonna try to push it to 12 and a half. I did that whole 12 and a half. Just doing hard things, all right? It's for the money, but it's also for the discipline. I want to push myself throughout the rest of March. I'm calling it March Madness, and I'm gonna push myself throughout March. And I know by the time April come around, I should be feeling tired, but I'm going to keep pushing, right? So on the inside, I might be crying, but on the outside, I'm going to try not to. Keep pushing. Keep my head up. Stand tall against the rain. April showers, right? So crying, showers, April. April showers, standing tall against the rain, like Rihanna said, you know what I'm saying? April showers bring what? May flowers, right? So by the time May come around, I could go back to normal, but I'm not going to chillax. I'm going to just go ahead and use that strength and that momentum to stay better, but it's going to be at a more healthier rate. Throughout this month and the rest of next month, the rest of this month and all of next month, I want to pretty max out on everything I'm trying to do. Not max out on meaning max reps or max reps, but not like max weight. But eventually, I'm gonna work my way to that. But maxing out on everything, kind of like people do looks maxing or maxing this or maxing that. Basically, doing everything that I could do each day. All right, try not to slack. If I know I need to do something, I'm gonna try my best to do it. Now, I feel like compared to the average person, I'm really good at that. I feel like I'm really disciplined. But I see myself slacking sometimes. I see points in my life where I was more disciplined than I am right now, even though I feel like I'm always going to be disciplined, more disciplined than the average person, all right? For instance, and for people who are actually comfortable, no disrespect what I'm going to say, all right? Just hear me out. For people who are actually comfortable where they're at, I'm not talking about you. But for people who are not comfortable where they're at, but they stay there anyways, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking about you. Like, for instance, I know somebody who works at a fast food joint. I'm pretty much looking at the area where they work at now, right? And that person, when I say man, I mean mankind, so I'm saying men and women. So as a man, if you see something, the opportunity to get better, hey, you're supposed to get better. You know what I'm saying? Now, nobody's going to be perfect. And even with the knowledge that I'm trying to give and advice and all that, even if you take it, you're not going to be perfect. I'm not guaranteeing anything, right? But I know grown men who will work at fast food and complain about being broke. I know one guy in particular. He works fast food part-time. Doesn't have any kids, doesn't have any spouse, nothing. Doesn't have anybody but himself. He works part-time. And there's nothing but opportunity for him to go full-time and do overtime. But dude don't have a car, right? He has a license. He had a license for I don't know how long. He doesn't have a car. And this guy has no reason, health-wise, nothing. There's no reason for this person not to up his hours. All right? You work fast food, up your hours. Catch the bus. Walk if you have to. Save your money up. Oh, you don't want to do a car payment. So what? Do one. It's better than not having a car. This person borrows everybody's car and gets mad when they say no. Or gets mad when somebody moves out of their life. Somebody else got to live. Other people got to live their life. This person will leech on to you. And once they think that they leached on to you, they will people like that will mark their territory. I've seen people put different bumper stickers on other people's car that was letting them borrow it. I've seen people use other people's clothes and stuff like that, but when they say no, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, people enable these type of people so long that they think it's okay. I know so many grown men who live with their mom for years. Now, I don't see a problem with that, really, living with your mom. Like, okay, my kids, me and my woman, we together. When they grow up, I don't plan on just kicking them out when they're of age to get a house. No, I want them to establish themselves and have money saved up and be ready for the world. You know what I'm saying? Me to teach them everything, their mom to teach them everything that she can, and me to teach them everything I can, and have money when they go out there and have a start, a solid start, right? Or if somebody did that, but for some reason they fell off and they had to come back home, and until they move out, you know, it's okay for them to stay there, but there's going to be rules, you know what I'm saying, in my place. And you better be trying to get out of there. As soon as you come in, you better be working your way on getting out of there. You got a time limit. You already been out, you grown, you got a time limit, all right? And I better see all the effort. I'm checking on you like I was unemployment. You know what I'm saying? I want to see your work history. I want to see all that. I want to see the paper trail of you searching for jobs and stuff. I want to hear you when you're on a phone call with the jobs. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to give you advice. You can talk to me. I'm there for you. I'm helping you. But I know so many grown people who settle for less. And it's okay if you're actually comfortable there. But if not, the rest of us, we don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And then they blame you. Like, it's so many ways to make money nowadays. You could get apps on your phone where you could do different jobs and make your own time. There's Lyft and Uber and Eats and grocery delivery and you name it. I can't even name all the stuff, right? All I'm saying is work your way up to doing everything you can each day. I'm not saying overwhelm yourself and burn yourself out and do a million things in the first day. No, I'm not saying that at all. For the rest of this month, I just said March Madness, right? I'm trying to hit 65 hours a week. Time and a half. And I get paid way more than the average person. I get paid like 26. In different places, yeah, that might be low. If you live in like New York or somewhere, I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, here in South Carolina, that's one of the highest paid regular jobs you could get. You know what I'm saying? And we got benefits and different pays, different holidays. And it's a lot of money, right? But it ain't really all about the money. Like, I got other things I'm grinding on. YouTube, this and that and the third. Like, doing everything you can each day. And when I go to the gym, I don't talk. I push the weights. Ain't no hanging out, ain't no chilling for this. And yes, you need your rest. I understand that. But you need to schedule that. And also, me personally, I don't need the rest if I ain't did no work. There's a million people that go to the gym more consistent than I do, and they still take rest days, but they don't do nothing when they go to the gym. Able-bodied people, I don't get it. But then they cry when they don't get the results. Same thing, people that, you know, the person I was talking about cries when he don't got no money. Then asks people for money, and then this dude my age almost, well, he's probably almost 40. I'll be 42 in August. He's almost 40. There's no way, bro. I ain't helping you. But then they talk crap. And then they'll sabotage you and try to make your life harder once they see that you ain't giving them your all. Like, what I owe you? Then they'll put themselves on a pedestal and act like they better than you and give you advice. Like, they have a million pieces of advice and half of it sound good. But they ain't using none of their own advice, man. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Click the 2 videos at the end right here. It's a lot of information.